So when the Xbox Series X came out, I did get it and I did do a review on it. I didn't keep it because, as I've said in that video, I had a gaming PC, so there was no point of me to keep it, but I did review it. I liked it. Everything was great. I did give it to my nephew though, so there's that. Let's just say that video wasn't exactly, how do I say this, the most popular video that I did, but at the same time, not complaining. So during my move from Florida to North Carolina, I sold my gaming PC because I just didn't really use it that much, and to spend that much money on something and not really use it, it seemed kind of silly. So I got the Xbox. During my gaming of the Xbox, what I like to do, by the way, is I like to go back and watch previous reveals because it seems very interesting. Like when the first iPhone revealed and all they did was just scroll on the iPhone and the whole crowd went nuts because it was just like it was never before seen.
Picture within picture up. I'm going to go ahead and just push the sleep wake button. And there we go, right there. And to unlock the phone, I just take my finger and slide it across. All right, you want to see that again? Go to sleep.
So I like to do that. So when I got the Xbox Series X, I was like, you know what? I want to go back and watch the Xbox One reveal. And then I just remembered how much of a disaster it was. In fact, it was such a disaster. Xbox themselves said that they were actually thinking about scrapping the Xbox because they thought that there was just no way to save what has been done. Now, if you guys don't remember or just didn't really even watch it or didn't even know, the Xbox One, the original Xbox One, had a ton of limitations. For example, if your Xbox One didn't connect to the internet once every, I think, 48 hours, it would essentially brick itself until you connected it to the internet again. Not to mention, the Xbox One was $100 more expensive than the PlayStation 4 because it came with that stupid Kinect, which basically spied on you. I mean, it's not proven, but come on, the microphone and camera were always on, so. Another huge limitation was that you couldn't share your games with friends. I remember this specifically from when I was watching it live back years ago. I remember them talking about how you literally couldn't share a game with a friend. It was so funny that Sony themselves put out a kind of a funny how-to video on how to share a game with a friend. Take a look.
This is how you share your games on PS4. Thanks.
I mean, come on, Sony right then and there knew that the PlayStation 4 was going to wreck the Xbox, and that's not even considering the fact that the Xbox was extremely underpowered at the time, with many games playing sub 1080p. Most of the people at that showcase, at that reveal, have left Xbox, and that is exactly when Xbox thought that they were gonna be just gone. They were literally going to scrap the Xbox. That thing right there wouldn't have existed. The three people, at least in my opinion, that saved Xbox from completely going under are Phil Spencer, Satya Nadella, and Bonnie Ross. It is literally from those people that Xbox is what it is today. Now, if you guys don't know, Bonnie Ross is the general manager at 343 Industries. It's thanks to her for fixing basically the Master Chief Collection, and it's also thanks to her for delaying Halo Infinite. By the way, thank you for delaying the game. Okay, what we saw just last week or like a week and a half ago, the new gameplay from Halo Infinite, if you compare that to what we saw a year ago, dude, it looks like 10 years went by. Thank you for delaying the game. Thank you. Phil Spencer also introduced the Xbox One X, a console that we now today know that is more powerful than its competitor, the PS4 Pro. Phil Spencer also made the thing that every single Xbox player loves, and of course I am talking about Game Pass. I love Game Pass. Like, I want to say a few games that I bought on the PlayStation 5 are free on Game Pass. I've even read many comments of people saying that they're going to get the Xbox Series S or X just simply because of Game Pass. You pay $15 a month and you get access to day one Microsoft games as well as tons of other games. I mean, that's literally cheaper than the days where we went to Blockbuster. You remember those days? Man, dude, Friday nights were the bomb. And not to mention the recent Bethesda purchase from Xbox. I mean, they completely went from being a hair away from never existing again to now being an incredible gaming machine. I mean, it just blows my mind how three people literally saved Xbox from essentially dying. What, man? There we go. So Phil Spencer and the current team at Xbox, thank you for not giving up on players. We need competition in the gaming world, or else we just stay stagnant. So it's a good thing that they kept up and they didn't quit, and we got what we got today from Xbox. So I have a question for you guys, and this is just out of curiosity. What was your favorite gaming console growing up, or what's your favorite gaming console today, and why? That's all I kind of wanted to talk about today. I mean, I just literally thought of this idea as I was playing yesterday, so I just thought I would make it, since the tech world is kind of slow. Nothing really coming out today. No phones really coming out. So yeah, gotta make a video somehow. If you guys made it this far, leave an emoji of your favorite animal, and that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave your questions, comments, concerns down below in the comment section down. I can't talk today. Let's try that again. If you guys have any questions, comments, and concerns, leave them down below. There we go. That wasn't that hard. Come on. This was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.